Yes, هلا. We started.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to our sixth session. Today, we will continue by discussing how we can create a prototype, and we will speak specifically about the chatbot. But let's give it more minutes so that others will join us on this call. So I will wait for 1 or 2 minutes, and we will start our session. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our sixth session on creating a prototype. Today, the focus will be on creating a chatbot. I'm delighted to have you today with me. If you have any question, please type it in the chat. We have Miss Lama. She will be transferring your questions to me. We cannot open any mic, unfortunately, so you cannot raise your hand. Just type your questions in the chat, and Ms. Lama will be telling us about your questions. Okay, so let's get started. We will take you through the agenda of today. We will start with a recap on the prototypes, the types of prototypes, whether it is a software or a hardware. We will also give you examples on a chatbot for each category, and get ready because I have a lot of questions for you today. Then we will be able to define the term chatbot, what is a chatbot, and we will speak about the types of chatbot. From there, we will together create a chatbot using @Cafe AI. It's a nice website that you can log in for free or sign up for free. If you know any other softwares that can help you to create a free chatbot and you want to use it to the competition, please feel free to do so. It's not limited only to the applications or to the software that we are sharing with you today. So you are free to utilize or to use any kind of software for creating a chatbot if it is one of your solution. But we are only showcasing some examples to give you an idea of the expectation when we say a prototype. And we will be creating a chatbot together today with just minutes. You will have a chatbot. And the first chatbot will be, the chatting will be via a text, and then we will go to another chatbot with an avatar. So you can create an interactive chatbot for your solution. And finally, we will be adding the chatbot to the Figma. And this way, we will have a complete prototype of type software. So this is the agenda for today. If you have any question, you cannot raise your hand because we cannot open the mics for you. You can simply type it in the chat, and Miss Lama will tell us more about your questions. Okay, before I start, Miss Lama, is there any question in the chat?
Yes, we have some questions actually, Solange. Some
Okay.
of them are mentioning what we did in the last session. I think we can send them the recording, the playlist,
Yes.
in the chat. Oh, some of them are saying that the designer app is not working. So, and how to add an email account on Figma.
Okay, email account on Figma, they can log in with their school account actually, and they will get Figma for free with a lot of services. For the designer, they need to have a Hotmail account or Outlook account. If it is not working, it's fine. There are plenty of other platforms that you can utilize. Okay, it's not limited only to
Yes.
designer.
Thank you, Mr. Lange. I have one question. It's mentioning that they have the optional slides on the PowerPoint they are able to delete, sorry. Right?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
We will speak more about the presentation and the upcoming session. So today is the last session for prototypes. Next two sessions, we will be discussing how to create a video, and also we will be shedding light on how to fill the PowerPoint presentation step by step. So stay tuned. If you were following us with the sessions, now we are at the final stage where we are fine-tuning the solution and finalizing the prototype. Okay? Perfect, brilliant. So today I just want to recap about the types of prototype that we can submit for this competition. You can have two types. The first one is a software-driven AI prototype where you can create a chatbot, you can create a recommended system with AI, or you can create application, website, whatsoever with the support of AI. The second type of prototypes is a hardware one where you can have, for example, somebody gave us the example of a Lego car, but link it with some kind of AI integration in the form of like software, or for example, a car like Tesla, like a Tesla car with a specific sensor that works via AI, or maybe a smartwatch that you can have, or maybe a drone. Anything that comes to your mind that is physical falls under this kind of or this type of prototype, which is hardware plus AI integrated prototype. So today we will continue in the software-driven AI prototype, and specifically we will be speaking about chatbots and how we can create a chatbot. Okay, so before I start, I need you to give me examples of a chatbot under the category of AI for health. So let's say I want to create a chatbot under the category AI for health. Give me an example, for example, a problem, for example, that I can solve it by just having a chatbot under this category. I'm waiting for you and for your answer. Ms. Lama, whenever you have any answer, please tell us the answers from the students. So the question is that I need an example from you, dear student, that will solve for me a problem in the category of health, and the problem will be solved with a chatbot. Anyone?
Sickness. We have sickness. Health
Okay, this is the
helper.
problem. So what will the chatbot do in case I'm sick?
Another one is cough, cancer.
Cancer, okay.
Medication recommendation bot.
Oh, nice. A medication recommendation. This is nice. Okay.
Health helper for helping with asthma. Or
Okay.
symptoms analyzer and estimated
Okay.
diagnosis.
Nice.
An AI called MediCheck, and you can upload images or the description for minor injuries for medication.
Nice. Cool. I love your
Creating a
innovation.
medical sensory camera for analyzing the injury area on the person.
Okay, cool. Nice. So for me, it was very simple and straightforward. As you mentioned, I have a fever and sore throat. What should I do? So I'm going to the MediBot. This is the name of my bot. pay attention, you have to give it a name. And MediBot is telling me based on your symptoms, you might have a viral infection, drink fluids, rest and monitor for worsening symptoms. And here there is an action. You have to add an action in your chatbot. Don't make it just informative by just giving information, but also try to have more actions. So here the action, would you like me to schedule a telehealth consultation, for example? Or anything related in this regard. So this is an example of a chatbot under the category of health. I name it MediBot, and it's able to diagnose my symptoms, and based on the symptoms, it's telling me what to do, maybe to drink fluids, rest, and monitor. And then it's asking me whether they can assist by scheduling an appointment with a consultant. Okay, perfect. We will go to the second step. The second category, AI for humanitarian action. Give me an example of a problem under this category and how we can solve it with a chatbot. Okay, I'm waiting for you.
We don't have anything for this category, but we have a question. What is the
Okay,
deadline of the project?
it's March 22nd. 22nd of March.
They are saying that 25th, I think, and they are saying that they got an email saying it's 28th of Feb. Um,
An email?
yes, I don't think there's an email saying that.
It's 25th, yeah.
It's in the deadline is the 25th of March. If
Okay.
anyone has received an email, can you please share with us the email that you have received? Okay, we have some responses, Ms. Solange.
Okay.
Um, Eartho, it detects earthquakes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The chatbot will tell us what's wrong with humans and what are they doing to the earth. This is something.
Okay. Cool.
The bot can ask people what they need help in and can help them with their problem, like if they need resources.
Oh, nice.
Problems could include like if people are unable to walk or are injured, the bot could help them and provide them with the essentials for them to reach safety during natural disasters.
Perfect. Nice question. Nice examples. So here I also did something related to, for example, earthquake, as you mentioned, and I'm asking the bot where can I find emergency? And here the bot was able to detect like 3 nearby centers where I can get food and medical aid. Okay, so this is an example. Let's continue with the bots and the categories. So if we go to the category AI for cultural heritage, can you give me an example of a bot here? What could be the problem and how can I use the chatbot?
No answers up till now, so much.
Okay. So under the category
Yes,
AI,
we have one
okay.
about telling us about the cultural places we can visit.
Nice, very nice example. Okay, so here, for example, if I want to learn about the ancient Egyptian language, so I can ask the chatbot to tell me more about it, or maybe I can upload an image and I will ask him, for example, to translate the language, the written text in this image, for example. And then the chatbot, we can link the chatbot, for example, to a library of lessons, a video lessons, and it can, for example, show me how to read a specific language and how to like understand what is written. Okay. Let's proceed with another category, AI for Earth. Who can give me an example?
We have a bot to promote tourism.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that is also nice. So maybe I can ask about touristic places and it can suggest for me the place with location. That is cool. Now we are under the category AI for Earth.
A bot that tells us about how to reduce global warming, scan for
Nice.
earthquakes, people who cut
Mm,
trees, what to encourage
nice.
people to save the earth.
Amazing. Yeah, so here I can train the bot about information related to reducing carbon footprint. And here, for example, when I ask the bot about how to reduce, it will tell me how to reduce. And then it will ask me whether I need a personalized plan. Specifically for me, maybe it will ask me questions related how many plastic cups you use per day, what are the different like tools that you are using that has plastic, for example, footage and so on, and then it will try to create a plan for me. So remember, when you are creating a chatbot, don't only like stick to information, but try to find out a way to make it actionable, like creating a plan, calling a center, finding a location, and so on. So try to make the chatbot more dynamic. Okay?
We have one good
Online.
example. EcoLife
Yes.
tells us how to take care of plants.
Oh, nice. That is cool as well. Nice. Okay, now we are under the category AI for accessibility. Who can give me an example over here? Any
AI
example?
that helps people with directions,
Oh,
motion
nice.
sensors for blind people.
Okay.
It will help us where to go when if we are blind, or just chatbot to talk to.
Nice. Yes, cool examples. So here, for example, if I have, like as you mentioned, a blind person or impaired person, they can scan, for example, the menu in the restaurant, and the chatbot can read it aloud for them, or they can take a picture and they can tell them, like, put for me a caption for this or describe for me this image, and then they can describe it. They can ask for colors as well, and so on. So a lot of nice examples under each category. The most important point here is to find the problem, try to solve it using AI, try to remember the API that we discussed, and then start creating a prototype. And a chatbot could be one example of those prototypes. Now, for the chatbot, you can have it as a standalone solution, or you can add it to a hardware prototype, like we said, if a drone, for example, so the chatbot, for example, when detecting a safe location or the location of a person, they can send them a drone. So this is a mix between a physical, a hardware prototype, and a software prototype with the category chatbot. Okay, great. So any question before I proceed, Ms. Lama?
How can they use it? Upload the document if they're blind. I think this is talking about the. They're just giving us more examples, Miss Solange. No questions.
Okay, we can hear it.
Okay, a bot that helps people who can't hear. The bot can use speech text to speech or speech to text.
Nice.
Techno helper
Amazing.
tells us how to cure or help the disease. This is someone who's doing actually this.
Okay, perfect.
Um, yes, let's read more. The deadline is the 25th of March.
Yes.
Will we get a certificate by the end of the session?
No, not by the end of the session, but hopefully, whoever participated by submitting a project, they will be able to receive a certificate.
No more questions.
Amazing. So now let's go and deep dive into the word of chatbot. What is a chatbot? So, chatbot is a way where we can do a dialogue. Okay, Similar to what I'm doing, me and Miss Lama right now, we are having a conversation, a loud conversation. Similar to what you are doing with us, you are having a like a typing or a text conversation where you are typing the questions and you are doing a conversation with us. So now, why we added the word bot? Because now we want to chat with a machine. So we are not chatting with a human being, we are chatting with a machine. So to chat with a machine, we need like an interface. So if you recall at the beginning of the competition, we used to have chatbot Hamad added to the website. So Hamad was a chatbot that you can ask them questions over like 24/7 and they will be able to answer you based on a knowledge base, a couple of information that we uploaded to the chatbot. So we have created the interface. And the nice thing about it is that it understands a natural language. It means if I'm speaking with the chatbot in Arabic and English, it can understand and it will be able to handle the dialogue, so to handle the conversation and will be able to provide the correct responses for sure based on the information that we are giving to the chatbot. So in a nutshell, chatbot is having a conversation with a machine and the machine is gaining the knowledge through something we call knowledge base, which is a document with information that we will be able to upload to the chatbot. Clear? Okay, so now let's go through the types of chatbot. We have three types of chatbot. Actually, when they started thinking of the idea of chatbot, how we can do a conversation with a machine, they started with something called rule-based chatbot. And the rule-based chatbot, it's like if and. So if the question is like this, the answer will be like that. So I'm feeding the machine with the questions and the answers, with all the actions that should be done. And the machine will only go through, like will do a quick search to see which question the person is asking, and it will reply accordingly. Now, with this type of chatbot, it was successful, but it was limited because it depends on really the information that I'm giving to the chatbot in order to answer. Now, with generative AI, because now I have generative AI, I have a large language models that is trained, I can have more precise response without me feeding this chatbot. And a great example on the AI powered chatbot is ChatGPT. So everyone now is going to the ChatGPT to do a conversation and ask questions. And for example, give me a problem under this category, give me a research, how many persons are affected by this problem, and so on. So this is called AI powered chatbot. Now, what we will be doing together is something called hybrid chatbot. What we mean by the word hybrid chatbot? Hybrid chatbot is that this chatbot is really depending on two resources. It's depending on the LLM, which is anything that is over the internet, plus something that I'm offering this chatbot, like a knowledge base, like an information dedicated to a specific topic. For example, your teacher can now create a chatbot. She can add a lesson plan or she can add a book and will ask the chatbot to ask you questions just to prepare for you, just to prepare you for the exam. So this is called a hybrid chatbot where really like benefiting from the large language models, the models that was trained over the data that is available on the internet, plus coupling it with something that I have in terms of information. Okay, so so far so good. Any question from the student, Ms. Lama?
No, we don't have, we have some actually questions.
Okay.
Just give me a minute because I need to go down. Is it a must to make an AI with real life materials? This is one question.
It's not a must, but it will be an added value to your project.
A student is asking about, can you explain the AI concept? What does it mean? How should our team make a video, like how a video should be like?
So for the video, next session we will be speaking about the video, but now let's focus about the chatbot. Okay? Any question on the chatbot itself?
There's some are asking about the chatbot, but we have given examples like Copilot, Gemini, ChatGPT, that the students are actually answering each other. So
amazing. Yes. This is cool. Perfect. So now we will be creating the first chatbot dedicated for us, okay, based on our problem. And we will be using this website. Now, I'm giving you samples of websites that are available where you can customize your own chatbot. But please feel free to go ahead and create your own chatbot using any platform. It's not limited to the platforms that we are sharing over this session. So, Ms. Lamab, can you please put for them the link for AdCafe? And this is the QR code. You can scan it. Okay, perfect. Done. Thank you. So now let me take you through an example of what you were saying. So a problem that I'm trying to solve over here in this competition is that many elderly individuals experience loneliness and depression. This is the primary problem that we started our training on, if you remember. So what was the solution? The solution was to develop a chatbot powered with a Q&A maker, okay, and supported by Microsoft Cognitive Services to engage them in a meaningful conversation and provide companionship. Okay, so this is my solution. So my solution is to create a chatbot with a Q&A maker, which I created, and it will help these elderly people not to feel depressed and lonely. Let me take you through the solution. So this is the solution. By the way, I named my chatbot Grandbot, like a grandson, Grandbot. And let me take you through the experience. So when I say record your prototype, this is what you will be recording, something similar to this, an example, live example. Let's get started. So here it's asking about my name. What is your name? I'm saying my name is Hiba. So once I said my name is Hiba, the chatbot started greeting me, asking how I'm feeling and if I want to do anything. I'm telling him that I'm feeling lonely. So here he is asking me what we need to do together. So he is asking me also about a special memory. Okay, I'm asking him to tell me a joke, and he went and he told me a joke, but maybe I didn't understand this joke, so I can continue the conversation with this chatbot. Okay, the most important point here is that when you are testing your chatbot, feel free to ask a lot of questions. And if you feel that the bot is not able to answer it, it means that you didn't give enough information for the bot. It means you have to do more research and provide more information to the chatbot. Because remember, the chatbot is a machine that is going and searching through something we called knowledge base. So the knowledge base is a Word document where you put a lot of information in. I will take you through it step by step. Okay, so this is what is really expected from you in the presentation. What is the problem? What is the solution? And a video about your solution. Okay, so now let's get started together by registering and signing up to the platform AdCafe platform. So Ms. Lama already put for you the link. If you want to search for it next time, go to Google or to Bing and put AdCafe AI, and this is the link where you need to start signing up. So after you click on the link, you can register with your email. So you need to sign up now. Okay, you can sign up with your Google account, Microsoft account, or you can create a brand new account over here. For me, I will select Microsoft and you can use your school account. Okay, it will accept your school account.
we have some questions, Solange.
Yes,
they're saying,
sure.
do we have to explain our PowerPoint with their voice over?
Yes, it is either with their voiceover or they can have AI voice. It's up to them. Now, yes. You will receive like a confirmation through the authenticator, and from there you will be able to really sign up. So in this way, it took my image, it took my name, and now I am in the environment at Cafe AI. So let's continue. I will click on create a new, and from here, you see I can create a lot of things actually on this website, but what I need to create is a custom bot. So for the custom bot, I need to give it a name. As I told you, it's like grandson bot or companion bot, whatsoever comes to your mind, select something that is cool. And under the languages, you can select any language that you need, Arabic, English, whatsoever you need, you can select. Now, in the description, you need to tell the chatbot what he will be expected to do. So here I'm explaining that you are expected to have a conversation with elderly people. So it's up to you, up to your problem. And the instructions, I'm telling him ask questions, for example, to elderly people, and maybe use the knowledge information. And this is where I will upload the knowledge information. Knowledge information is where I'm collecting all the information in a Word document, as you will see here, and I will upload it. You can have it as a document, PowerPoint, text, whatsoever, or even a PDF. So here I will open my knowledge base, and I will show you a sample of this knowledge base. So this is the knowledge base for elderly support. As you can see, I have several topics, for example, general information, information related to emotional well-being, technology, and so on. So this is a way for the chatbot to take or to rely on a specific information in order to answer my question. So this is really where you need to pay a lot of attention in building the knowledge base and building what this chatbot will be basing the information on. Now, after we finish, we just make it public and we click on save. Any questions so far, Ms. Lama? So far, so good?
Yes, we have some questions.
Okay.
Someone is asking they want to pull all the languages. Can they do that? Not
It's
sure.
one language at a time for this kind of chatbots.
Okay. And they are asking, the platform is asking for the organization. They can type their school's name, right?
Yes, correct.
Someone is not able to log in. They are asking me for approval.
Approval, maybe your age is small. If they can put for us the screenshot what they are getting so we can help them.
Yes, sure. If I want to make a prototype, should I give all information like material? What kind?
If they want to make a chatbot, they need to give the information so that chatbot will be able to answer questions.
What do we do to create a prototype? I think this whole session is about that.
Exactly. This
Yes.
session and the last session, we spoke about two different type of chatbot, of prototype. Last time we spoke about an application using Figma, and today we are discussing chatbot, how to create a chatbot.
I
Okay.
don't have a school account for Figma. What do I do?
Okay, you can create your own. You can create your own. Even if you don't have from the school, you can create your own. Okay, so now what I need to do after I finish from the chatbot, I need to test it, okay? So let's see how we can test it. I can either assign it, check the session chat, so how many chats were done. I can share it. And if I go down, I have test me out, and here where I can start testing. This is very important step in creating a chatbot. Sometimes the chatbot might be missing some information. So it's good to test it, to ask it several questions to check if it meets your need. And if you feel that it is missing some information, go back to the knowledge base and add more information related to the question that you ask. Okay, so in creating a chatbot, we don't stop at really creating the chatbot from the first stage. It is iteration. We always do testing and we add more and more to the knowledge base. Okay, any questions so far? So far, so good.
So I have a question. Am I supposed to connect the PowerPoint presentation recording and the AI prototype recording?
So for the prototype, you need to create a video explaining about your prototype, and you have to put it either on OneDrive, Google Drive, or YouTube maybe, and give us a link. So only you need to give us a link about the video where you are explaining about the prototype. Also for the presentation, you are asked to prepare a video. And once you finish from the video, there is a slide, first slide, where it will ask you to include a link, and also there you will include the link. Anyway, next session we will be covering these points in depth. Okay. Okay, so now after I created this chatbot, I can find it under the My Library, either up or on the side. And here, this is my chatbot. I can share it via any channel. I can share it on the WhatsApp. I can have a QR code, for example. If we invited you to showcase your solution, you can make it as a QR code and show the audience about your prototype. So you can do whatever you need, but for your prototype, you need to have a recorded video explaining how this solution is working and how it is solving your problem. Okay. Perfect. So now we will go to the second type of chatbot. As you saw, we were chatting with the chatbot by typing, okay, or through a text. Now I need to create a chatbot which is more interactive. I can feel like I'm really chatting with someone, like they have a picture, their mouth is, or it has some kind of lip sync, and it can interact using voice, okay? To have or to create something like this, we can visit this website. Pay attention. This is a free website, but it will give you a specific credits or tokens to be utilized. So use it wisely. Okay. So also, Ms. Lama, please, can you put for them the link in the chat?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Any question before we proceed?
Yes, we actually have some questions.
Okay.
Can we see? Can we use the same AI app as this one for recording the prototype?
Yes. Yes. Sure.
How can we make a chatbot prototype using Figma? Actually, we spoke about Figma.
Exactly. Last session was about it. Ms. Lama, if you please can put for them the playlist for all the sessions, please go ahead and watch them.
Sure. Is
Okay,
it a must
perfect.
to make a video? Yes.
Yes, yes, they have to make a video about the prototype. If they are under the category AI for good, if it is tech for good, they have to explain their solution.
One question I have, are we allowed to paste pictures in our PowerPoint?
Sure, they can do post pictures or add pictures, animations, videos. It's up to them. Okay, so let's continue. I will give you some time at the end. So here is my problem. Again, the same problem. Elderly individuals who are experiencing loneliness and depression, how to support them. So I'm thinking of developing a chatbot. Sorry, what happened? Okay, I will develop a chatbot powered by Q&A Maker and using Microsoft Cognitive Services like text-to-speech, speech to text, and so on, to engage them in a meaningful conversation and provide companionship. Okay, and I will give you now an example. This is the chatbot, the virtual chatbot that I created. She looks elder, and as you can see, she is moving. I can interact with her via the sound. So with the speaker,
عليكم كيف الحال؟
I'm speaking with it.
Good morning, how are you?
And my voice is being changed to a text, and then she is able to interact with me. Maybe we cannot hear her very well, but I'm interacting only with the speaker, with the microphone and the speaker. So
I'm feeling bored. Can you help me?
I'm telling her I'm feeling bored. Can you help me? Okay, she's suggesting a simple quiz or try a fun brain teaser.
Simple quiz.
I'm telling her a
Great.
simple quiz. Okay, she's asking me a question.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, look at this. I said, I don't know. And she replied, I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
What was the
Maybe this
answer
is a
for
miss
the
in
first
my
teaser?
knowledge base. So maybe I have to add a question that if somebody said, I don't know, you have to repeat, for example, or to provide explanation and so on. Okay.
Cool. Cool. Thank you.
Okay, so this is my example. This is what I did. You can show us in this way, like the end result, and you can show us how you did it also as part of the video. So now let's get started with this website. I will log in and we will be able to create with you a chatbot. With this website, you can actually create videos, you can create avatars, so it's a one-stop shop, as we said, but I like the idea of creating a custom chatbot. This is why I'm sharing it with you. So once I logged in, let me stop for a while. Once I logged in, here are the different options that you can do. And remember here you have credits. So for me, it's 19 credits. I need to create an agent. So an agent is another term for the word chatbot. Okay, so I will create on an agent. And here I need to select the look and feel. Some of them, they are premium, so you need extra credits to utilize them. Go with the ones that are totally free and reflect really your solution. So for me, since it is an elderly chatbot, so I selected a person who is looking like old enough. Now here I will select the name of my agent. It is, for example, grandson or companion or friend bot, anything that comes to your mind. I can select the language again. So if I need Arabic, English, and here we can go with the Arabic as well. And we have the accent for Emirati, like accent as well. And for the agent voice, some of them are pro, so you need to have extra credit, but go for the free versions. We have one voice called Hamdan and Fatima that are totally free. Select them. Okay, here you go. I'm done for the male voice. You can hear it and then you will select it. Now here you have to give instructions. So what this agent is supposed to do. He's supposed to answer questions related to elderly people. They can use from the internet. And here again, I will upload my knowledge base. The same knowledge base that I used with the other chatbot, I upload it over here. But when you do testing, you feel that your knowledge base is missing information. So go ahead and add more. Now, for the welcome message, this is the welcome message. You can customize it. You can write it in Arabic, you can write it in English, anything that you need. And this is where we are able to customize the chatbot. Okay, so I said, hello, I'm the grandson bot. How are you? So you can customize it in any language that you need, and it will automatically start appearing on the side. Now, once I'm done, I will click on create an agent, and it will start training this agent on the knowledge base that I provided. Now, when I finish, I can simply say, copy link, share it, add it, whatever you need to do. Okay? Any questions so far? Slama?
Yes, we have some questions.
Sure.
I'm sending you the playlist, YouTube playlist, on the chat.
Perfect.
How do we integrate API and integrate MS as Azure with them?
Okay, so that is a different question because you don't have Azure credits. You are not supposed to do it. Okay, this is why we are giving you alternatives like these free website that you can use it. But at the end, you need to explain it from the API perspective. Okay, so for example, for the chatbot, it is using text to speech. Okay, speech to text. It is using search. Okay, so all these APIs that we mentioned, they are part of the chatbot. Now we cannot show it, but we can explain it. And this is what is expected from you, just to explain which APIs are behind this solution.
How do we make knowledge base? Should we take from the internet?
You can take from the internet, you can create your own, it's up to you and it's up to the topic. So for me, I collected several information from the internet. I did survey with the elderly people to see what are the trendy topic for them. I tested and I feel that it's missing some information, so I added. So the knowledge base is very important because this is where you really need to put all your efforts in order to create it. Okay?
Is creating a chatbot important for Tech for Good?
No, it is optional and additional. Okay, can we continue the session? So now, after
Yes, please.
creating the chatbot, I need to add it to the Figma. And those who ask about how to create an application in the Figma, this is what we did in the last session. So please feel free to go watch the previous session to learn more about Figma and how to create the application. So in the last session, we created the main page, we created login page where we have username, password, and we created also some kind of authentication to double check the identity of the person who is using this application. And we added a very nice AI feature where the camera will be able to tell me the name of the person after I'm taking a screenshot. So this was to solve the problem related to Alzheimer, maybe Alzheimer where someone is or dementia where someone is really forgetting the names of the people. So with this solution, with the camera, it will be able to read the names. Now, to continue on this solution where elderly people are feeling lonely and depressed, I will add a new button over here and I will name it a chat, and I will link this chatbot via a link with this application. Let's get started to see the steps together. So here, I duplicated the button pin. I moved it to the right frame, as you can see, and then I will change the typing from the word pin to chat now. Okay, and also I can customize it, the length and the width of the text. Now I need to link this chat now with the chatbot. How to do this? I will go to the prototype and I will click on click. Now it will open a link. From where I will take the link, let me show you. We created this chatbot, if you recall. Then when I click on share, I will copy the link. And this is the link that I will put it in my Figma. Okay, I can select to open it in a new tab or just open it in Figma. Now to run it and test it, I will click on test prototype. And now I have my prototype running. This is the elderly. Click on chat now. And it will open for me the chatbot. Okay, so now I have a complete prototype from the application to the chatting with a virtual agent that is called my agent or grandson or whatsoever. Okay, so this is all for today's session. Now I will open it for any question that you have. Please, Ms. Lama, if they have any question, feel free to read it aloud for me. Any question?
I have put the link for the playlist in the chat in the Q&A.
Amazing. Perfect.
Is a chatbot a prototype?
Yeah, it is one type of prototypes. Chatbot is one, application is one, a hardware is one, like a Lego car or whatever. So all these are under the type of prototypes.
How many sessions are there?
How many sessions in what term?
I think all of the sessions that we are conducting.
Okay, in total there will be 8. We are in the 6th session.
Yes, we will send the recording for this meeting on WhatsApp channel. I will send you the link for the WhatsApp channel right now. They are asking if they win, do they get a meeting with Microsoft?
Yes,
and can they
sure.
create 2 types of prototypes?
Yes, as I did in this one, I created an application and chatbot, and I linked them together as I showed you via a link, via a button.
They are asking if this is necessary.
It's not necessary. This is just an example.
Yes.
But we are expecting you to show us a prototype. If you are AI...
They are asking about the criteria of judging, Ms. Solange.
Okay, the criteria of judging, it's there on the platform, and also we'll be discussing it during the last session when we speak about how to fill the PowerPoint. Okay, any other question?
No more questions.
Perfect. Thank you for attending this session. It is recorded, as we mentioned, and Ms. Lama will be also sharing it on the WhatsApp channel. Thank you for your time. Have a great night.